If you want to lose fat while also gaining muscle mass, there is a simple strategy that can completely change your results. Whenever you eat, start with protein and only then consume carbohydrates. This allows protein to directly fuel the muscles, reducing the body's need to seek quick energy from carbs. In practice, this helps control hunger, improves body composition, and keeps your energy more stable throughout the day. Now, think of someone who has lived this way for decades. Meet Lou Ferrigno, the man who brought the iconic Hulk character to life. At 72 years old, he maintains a physique that many people half his age cannot achieve. And this is not an exaggeration. It is the direct result of discipline and consistency over a lifetime. But what truly stands out is not just the physique. It's the philosophy. For him, health is the greatest asset a person can have. And that's not just a nice phrase. He has lived this every single day for over 50 years. There is no miracle secret, no dangerous shortcuts. What exists is balance, consistency, and smart decisions repeated daily. He believes that anyone can achieve a much higher level of health and performance, as long as they have the right mindset. And when you look at him, you realize this is not theory, it's practice. He himself has stated something powerful. At 72 years old, he is in this shape because he dedicated more than 5 decades training to be the best he could be. It's not about competing with others. It's about continuous self-improvement. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into now. You'll understand how he managed to maintain this impressive physical level over the years. We'll explore the 3 foods he uses for longevity, what he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the 3 foods he avoids to keep his body strong and defined even after 70, and also how his training routine works. But before getting into these details, it's important to understand why he is considered a true reference. Lou Ferrigno was born on November 9, 1951, in Brooklyn, New York. His journey to becoming a fitness icon was not simple. He faced challenges early on, but found in physical training a path to transformation. He achieved major titles like Mr. America and Mr. Universe at a young age, showing that his dedication was always far from ordinary. And that discipline was exactly what opened doors to something even bigger, his entry into the entertainment world. It was this development of physique and mindset that led him to portray the Hulk, a character that required not only size, but presence, strength, and visual impact. And the most impressive part is that he didn't stop there. While many people build a physique for a few years and then lose it over time, he maintained that standard for decades. Now let me ask you something. If someone can maintain this level of fitness for more than 50 years, isn't it worth paying attention to what that person does every single day? During the time he played the Hulk on TV, Lou Ferrigno didn't even need a costume to impress. His physique alone was enough. But what makes his story even more powerful goes far beyond muscles. As a child, he faced hearing loss and speech difficulties. This could have completely limited his confidence and development. But he did the opposite. Instead of using it as an excuse, he built something much more powerful: resilience. He didn't just develop his body, he strengthened his mind. And that explains why he was able to maintain consistency for more than 5 decades. With over 57 years of experience, he understands exactly what works and what truly makes a difference when it comes to health and longevity. And now, getting into the practical side, there are 3 foods he uses as a foundation to keep his body strong and healthy over the years. The first food appears right at the start of the day: egg whites. He believes that starting the day with clean protein makes all the difference. Egg whites are low in fat and rich in protein, which helps build muscle without adding unnecessary calories. He usually makes an omelet with 3 egg whites and 1 yolk, adding flavor without compromising nutritional quality. This combination provides ideal fuel for the body early in the day, especially before workouts. The second pillar of his diet appears at lunch: lean proteins like chicken or turkey. These foods are essential for muscle growth and recovery, especially considering that he maintains an intense training routine even at an advanced age. He typically consumes about 8 ounces of protein per meal, which helps preserve muscle mass and keep his body strong and defined. And here is a principle that he follows strictly. Every meal needs to have protein, because protein is what fuels the muscles. Without it, the body cannot recover properly or progress. The third food usually appears at dinner: fish, especially salmon and tilapia. These options not only provide high-quality protein, but are also rich in omega-3s, which support heart health, reduce inflammation, and improve overall body function. He believes that including fish in his diet helps keep the body lighter and more energized. And there is something that complements all of these foods: vegetables. They are present in almost every meal. Among his favorites are broccoli, spinach, and green beans. These foods are rich in vitamins, fiber, and have low caloric density, which helps keep the body nourished without excess calories. This combination of quality protein and vegetables creates an extremely efficient dietary foundation. It provides energy, improves recovery, and also helps maintain a lean and functional body. Now think about this. It's not about following complicated diets. It's about repeating simple choices every day for years. In addition, he does something that few people truly take seriously. Lou Ferrigno measures the amount of vegetables he consumes. It may sound excessive, but it shows the level of discipline he maintains. For him, it's not just about eating healthy. It's about ensuring he is consuming the right amount. Broccoli, spinach, and green beans are among his favorites. They are low-calorie foods but extremely rich in nutrients, helping keep the body light, nourished, and functional over the years. And now comes a part that many people ignore, but that may be even more important than what you eat: what you avoid. Because in practice, what destroys many people's health is not the lack of good foods, but the excess of bad foods repeated every day. And he follows this very clearly. The first group he avoids is fried foods. This includes everything from fried chicken to French fries or any food submerged in oil. These foods are loaded with unhealthy fats and empty calories. Over time, this contributes to weight gain, inflammation, and even cardiovascular problems. In addition, they make the body feel slower, heavier, and low on energy. The second group is foods high in sugar. Processed sweets, sugary snacks, and any highly processed products fall into this category. The problem with sugar is not just excess calories. It causes rapid spikes in energy followed by sharp crashes, leading to fatigue, increased hunger, and cravings for even more sugar. It's a cycle that harms both body composition and daily energy levels. That's why, instead of turning to sweets, he prefers natural sources of sugar, such as fruits. This way, he can keep his energy more stable and avoid those spikes and crashes. The third group he cuts out is white bread and refined carbohydrates. These foods go through processes that remove important fiber and nutrients. The result is very fast digestion, which causes a sudden spike in blood sugar and, shortly after, a drop in energy. This harms both performance and weight control. Instead, he chooses whole grains, which provide more steady energy and help with muscle growth without causing these negative effects. And here is something you need to understand. It's not just about eating better. It's about avoiding what is silently sabotaging you. Now, putting all of this together, clean eating, smart food choices, and eliminating what is harmful, you begin to understand why someone can maintain an impressive physique for so many decades. And this leads us to the next point: the training routine that sustains a level of performance worthy of a true superhero. Now think about it. How many of these foods do you still consume every day without realizing the impact they have on your body to maintain this impressive physical level even after 70? Lou Ferrigno follows a rigorous training plan that has been refined over decades. Nothing there is improvised. Everything has been adjusted based on real experience, mistakes, successes, and above all, consistency. And there is one principle he repeats constantly: consistency is everything. He believes that the secret to longevity is not in extreme workouts, but in balance and intelligence. He usually splits his day into two parts: weight training in the morning and cardio in the afternoon. This way, he can maintain the physique he built without unnecessarily overloading his body. Now, looking at the structure of his week, everything starts to make sense. On Monday, he works two of the largest muscle groups in the body: chest and back. This type of combination requires a lot of energy, but also delivers a complete stimulus for the upper body. He uses compound exercises, which involve multiple muscles at the same time, combined with isolation exercises to refine development. The workout includes flat bench press for 5 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, followed by incline bench press, also for 5 sets in the same rep range. These movements are fundamental for building strength and size in the chest. Then, he adds dumbbell pullovers for 3 sets of 15 repetitions, an exercise that works both the chest and the back, helping with rib cage expansion and breathing control. Next come cable flies, in 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, focusing on muscle contraction and definition. And to finish this combination, he works his back with T-bar rows, in 5 sets of 6 to 8 repetitions, a heavy exercise that develops muscle density and real strength. On Tuesday, the focus shifts completely to legs. This is one of the most important days of the week because the body's foundation determines overall performance. Without strong legs, there is no complete strength. He starts with squats, 5 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, one of the most complete exercises that exist. This movement works practically the entire body, especially the legs and core. After that, he moves to the leg press, also in 5 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, allowing him to work with heavier loads and increase training volume. Next, he uses the hack squat, again in 5 sets within the same rep range, further intensifying the work on the quadriceps. And here's something important. This type of training is not just for appearance. It builds strength, stability, endurance, and protects the body against muscle loss as you age. On Wednesday, the focus shifts again, now directed towards shoulders and arms, ensuring that the upper body remains balanced, strong, and proportional. Lou Ferrigno understands that having brute strength alone isn't enough. The body needs to be harmonious. He starts with behind-the-neck presses, performing 5 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. This exercise intensely works the deltoids, requiring strength, control, and stability. Next, he performs dumbbell lateral raises, also in 5 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions, focusing on shoulder width and creating that more imposing and well-defined look. For the arms, he uses barbell curls in higher rep ranges of 15 to 20 repetitions, which helps build greater muscular endurance and pump. Then he finishes with triceps pushdowns in 4 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, ensuring strength and definition in the back of the arms. On Thursday, the pace changes completely. This is the recovery day, but don't confuse recovery with stopping completely. He understands that muscle grows during rest, not during training. That's why he uses this day to allow the body to recover, reduce inflammation, and prepare for the next stimuli. In some cases, he may include light activities such as moderate cardio or stretching, just to keep the body active and improve circulation. And here is one of the biggest differences between those who progress and those who don't. Many people train hard but don't respect recovery. And without recovery, there is no growth. Now think carefully. Are you giving your body enough time to recover? Or are you trying to compensate for a lack of consistency with excessive training on Friday? Lou Ferrigno returns to working chest and back, reinforcing these 2 major muscle groups for the 2nd time in the week. This is not by accident. This strategy increases muscle stimulus and helps maintain balance and symmetry in the physique. He starts with incline dumbbell bench press, performing 5 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, focusing on the upper chest. Then he moves into deadlifts for 5 sets of 6 to 8 repetitions, one of the most complete exercises for overall strength, activating the back, legs, and core at the same time. After that, he includes chin-ups, underhand grip pull-ups, also in 5 sets of 6 to 8 repetitions, further strengthening the back and arms. On Saturday, the focus returns to the lower body, but with a slightly different approach. He works legs again, but combines it with cardio to maintain endurance and conditioning. The workout includes leg curls in 5 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, followed by lunges, 3 sets of 12 repetitions per leg, which require balance, coordination, and strength at the same time. To complement this, he performs about 30 minutes of light cardio, such as jogging or cycling, helping with circulation and maintaining endurance. And then Sunday arrives. This is the only full rest day. No training, no structured physical effort. He uses this day to allow the body to fully recover, recharge energy, and be ready to start the next week at peak performance. And here is a point he constantly emphasizes, especially with advancing age. Rest is not optional, it is essential. Training smart is just as important as training hard. You need to listen to your body, understand when to push and when to pull back. Because without proper recovery, the risk of injury increases and progress decreases. And when you put all of this together, strategic nutrition, consistent training, and intelligent recovery, You begin to understand how someone can maintain strength, energy, and an impressive physique for decades. Now think about it. Are you just training? Or are you truly building a body that will stay strong for the next 10, 20, or even 30 years?